All right, good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning, I guess, at ProjectX Redemption. I'm here with one of the organizers, Ben. Say hi, Ben.
Hey, everybody on YouTube.
So we're just gonna ask Ben some questions, figure out what's going on today, and go from there. Anyway, so Ben, describe kind of what your role is with ProjectX.
My role is really quite simple. I manage the operations of the event. So everything from pizza to name tags and printing, whatever else has to get done, I manage a lot of the little stuff. I make sure that the people here are having a good time, that there's enough power, and that everything's done, the volunteers are coordinated, all that good stuff.
Nice. So all the stuff kind of, in the background that people don't necessarily notice all the time and sometimes take for granted, maybe.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I'm happy to do it. It's good work, challenging. I appreciate working with some of the guys who are here. The volunteers are all great, and I just have a good time.
Nice. And do you get the credit you deserve?
Oh, absolutely.
Or at least the women?
I've got a woman, and I love her very much, and that's enough for me.
Good. Again, this is a kind of a general question. Describe kind of what Project is and what makes it different from, say, other LAN tournaments and LAN events.
Well, the whole reason behind ProjectX, the whole reason we got started was because we wanted to build a strong gaming community in Calgary. And not just Calgary, but take it further from there, and Alberta, Canada, all of that. We just saw a huge fracture in the way that people communicated with one another, worked with one another, and we wanted to kind of bridge the gap. We wanted to get people working together for the betterment of the community, for the betterment of the gamers, is what it comes down to.
Nice. And yeah, it's a really grassroots approach, and there's definitely merit in that, because even in the short time we've been here this weekend, and I saw it last year, there were just tons of camaraderie against competitors, and just a really good vibe going on in here. So it's really nice to see that, and slowly growing it, and definitely going to see bigger and better things with years to come. So with that being said, how are things going thus far this weekend?
I can't believe how smoothly things are running. Honestly, compared to last year, this is a breeze.
Nice.
People showed up, we had registration streamlined, volunteers knew what they were doing, we had enough volunteers, that was a big thing. All our staff is really laid back, relaxed, everything was prepared in advance, and we've been able to actually enjoy ourselves this event and do what we needed to do instead of scrambling to get all this random crap done.
And is that a difference between just knowing what worked and what didn't last year, or just what's the difference between last year and this year? Not that last year was a disaster, but it just seems you guys are a little smoother this year.
Well, that's just it. We learned a lot of lessons from last year, and we all made a commitment after that event to really get our act together.
Just a quick announcement here. We're looking for Tuck France.
Tuck
France.
I think he's playing in the StarCraft tournament.
We don't have your character code.
Sorry, Tuck, you're being disqualified.
Yeah.
It's official. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so we made a commitment that we were going to get organized, we were going to get coordinated, and that this event was going to run as smoothly as we wanted last year's too.
Nice.
And in every way that I can think of, that has happened.
Nice. That's awesome, and it really shows. Everyone's got a smile on their face, and yeah, even just the timing of the tournaments. There's nothing's clashing together, so that's good to see. With everything going smoothly, what is your favorite part of the weekend?
So far, my favorite part of the weekend has actually been just hanging out with some of the volunteers, sitting down at the registration table and just having a chat with those guys, walking around and meeting new people and just making sure everyone's having a good time.
Yeah.
That's really what I want to see, and that's what I like to see, and it's brought a huge smile to my face to see that A, we've got enough volunteers, B, they're doing their job, C, people are having a great time, and D, I can actually find time to sit down and do stuff like this.
Instead of running around, yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So have you been able to play any games yet?
I have not played any games myself.
If you were able to play a game, what would it be?
Honestly, it would probably be Minecraft.
Yeah?
I know we got a server set up last night, and I'm actually really looking forward to see what people do, and either go in there and add to it, or discreetly destroy it and be like, what? I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But you didn't hear that. It's
it's Spec Ops stuff.
Yeah, right.
So for today, what's going on today? Today is the Saturday, the fullest day, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first off, later in the day, we're going to make a couple of pretty big announcements. We've got one thing in particular we've been holding on to, slipping it in our back pocket and just kind of waiting for the right time. And we're going to be announcing a new project.
Oh, sweet.
So there's that. Obviously, that's going to be a big one. Tournaments dominate the day.
Yeah, for sure.
And it looks like StarCraft is the big one, so we'll focus on that. We are going to be stepping up our game on the live stream as well. We're going to be doing things like interviews. We're going to have game casting and commentary. We're going to have fun little extras, and that I'm just kind of leaving that blank because I'm open to suggestions. Whatever people have in mind, we're open to playing around with it.
Yeah, impromptu Left 4 Dead tournament or whatever.
Exactly, absolutely.
And where can people go to the live stream or find these events or interviews or anything like that? What's the best way to see all this action happening live here at the event?
Well, I would say first off, you need to have kind of a grasp of what last year's event was. So I would recommend checking out our YouTube channel, ProjectX. YouTube.com/ProjectX Elite TV. 1337 TV.
Let's see if I can throw an annotation in there.
Cool, man. And basically what you're going to find there is some videos from last year that give you a pretty good sense about what ProjectX is, give you a sense of the space and the people who come here. And then the live stream today is projectxland.com/livestream, and that's where all the action is going to be happening today.
Sweet. All right, man. We'll go check that out, and we'll see how you were feeling at the end of the day.
I'm feeling really good now. Coming off a 46-hour.
You were definitely
stretch.
the man that does the most work. So.
I wouldn't say that at all. It just looks that way from the outside.
That's right. So again, Ben with ProjectX Land. We'll check back with everyone, and thanks for joining us this morning.
Cool, man. Thanks, Locke. See you, YouTube.